Well... Oh, what? Oh, Jesus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who the fuck are you? You scared the shit out of me. Why are you here in a dress shirt? Let's play Missing Hiker. Hello and welcome to Hula Noob Plays Short Indie Horror Games. Today I'm going to play a game by Gemezl. Is that a little wordplay? Because there's a German word called Gemezl, which is basically just chopping. You know, it's like usually very bloody fighting, or if you just chop meat a lot, then you call it like Gemezl. So very bloody, very brutal. But I don't know, maybe I'm pulling that out of my butt. Anyways, the game is a short indie horror game where your brother Ethan went missing while hiking and you try to find him. The weather is very cold, so you need to find him quickly, otherwise he could succumb to the elements. I'm really interested whether there are different endings, because this implies that we have to be really, really fast. This is one of those games that apparently takes place at a gas station. Currently, the most popular location of any indie horror games. Remember when hospitals were in? No, they're out. I haven't played a hospital game since months, but I have played so many gas station horror games in the last couple of weeks and months. It is wild. Apparently everyone is like traumatized by gas stations. Okay, so let's dive right in and get traumatized. December 11th, 1994. Press any key. Bam! My brother Ethan is missing for around 24 hours. He went on a hiking trip near the Red Mountain. Ooh. He should have come home yesterday. I went to the local police. They said they don't have the resources for search right now. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. Oh, there I am! Very often also, gas station games start with being in the car, which makes sense, like... Unless you live close to a gas station, you know, and go shopping there. Will I, Oh! Oh, I have to drive. No, don't let me drive. Oh my god, I'm so bad at it. No! I have to drive on my own. Oh god. I always hate it because I usually crash into things. I hope there's no oncoming traffic. I apologize ahead. Also, I apologize to you viewers because it's not a good sight. Do I have to stop here? These were signs. I saw, I think, a car that was like, I don't know, topsy-turvy. And this calm music is not my reality right now. It's not my... Okay, so there's steep curves ahead. And it's snowing, but there's no... Is it snow on the road? I don't know. I think I'm fairly slow, so that the curves shouldn't be a problem. Is it called curve when it's on a street? I think there's a different term for that, but I can't think of it right now. Okay, don't... Oh man, I survived. Amazing. Amazing. And there we are. Okay. That was actually okay. That was, you know, that was fine. I should park at this gas station to ask if they saw my brother. Okay, there's a parking spot. There we go. So... Well... Shit. How do I parked. No. There. Okay, wow. Alright. Press F to use flashlight. You know what? I think people would react weirdly if you get out of your car at a gas station and the first thing you do is like whip out your flashlight. Everyone would be like, what's up with that person? Because I think usually it's not that dark. But also, why would you rummage around in the dark, you know? Just a small observation, you know. So, okay. Let's see. Hi! Have you seen my brother? Oh, maybe there's no one in there. Hi, What do you want? Man, you look... What's the American Psycho I know it's Bates with last name. I don't remember the first name. But you know, from the movie American Psycho, he gives off these vibes. I'm searching for my brother. He went missing while hiking in this area. Sorry to offend you, pal, but that's not my problem. Dude, you could just say you haven't seen him. What a douche. Also, you shouldn't just randomly approach people like this. Well, you shouldn't be here, you ass. That was a horrible comeback. I'm so sorry. This was embarrassing. It's pretty much like, well, look at you. Especially in this area? Why? Why? What do you mean? Hey, look, man. I work pretty late. I just want to grab some snacks and beers and drive home. I'm not in the mood to talk with people I don't know. Yeah, but you share a lot for that, you know? Like, if you don't want me to talk about my life, like, my brother is missing. I'm just looking for my fucking brother. I don't give a shit if you want to grab some snacks and beer and want to head home after a hot day at work. You know, here, yeah. How does that feel that I don't give a shit? I understand? No. Sorry for bothering you? No. No. You dick. You dick. Okay. Sorry. Had a bit of a stressful morning. The internet was out, and so, you know, gotta take it out on this douche. Okay. Hi. What can I do for you, sir? I'm searching for my brother. He was hiking around this area. He should have come home yesterday. Have you seen him? How does your brother look like? Yeah, that's a good... Don't I have a picture? He has brown hair and is pretty tall. He also has a green backpack. Man, that's... Why don't I have a picture, like on a smartphone or whatever? Let me think for a second. Yes, I think I saw your brother. Oh, cool. He came in here and bought a few things. Some water and a few snacks. You're trying to find him? Have you told the police already? Yes, I did, in fact. But they said they don't have the resources for a search right now. I don't think they are allowed to do that. But they have to wait, I think, usually 48 hours for anyone. And then with adults, it's always difficult because then they're like, well, you know, maybe he just ran off or whatever. They said they only start a search if a person is missing for more than 48 hours. Yeah. Which is, I totally get that this is kind of, it makes sense, but it's also useless if you're actually, if someone's going missing, and especially in the wild, like 48 hours are a long time to go missing in the wild, especially if you hurt yourself or whatever. It isn't the first time someone went missing in this area. At least a handful of people went missing there in the last decade. People talk a lot. I've heard rumors that there are strange screams and weird noises coming from the woods. Yeah, I think that's the creepy thing, right? About going hiking and climbing, mountain climbing. There's so many probably corpses of people who weren't even killed or whatever, who just had an accident, you know, slipped in a crevice, stumbled somewhere, or I don't know, drank lake water and got like deadly diarrhea. And then you just die there in the forest or on the mountain. And then some other people just walk over your bodies maybe, or maybe walk close by and don't even realize that there's bodies nearby. It's kind of a creepy thing. Also, they had this thing where they said that the climate change resulted in like the snow on the mountains melting. And the main issue was that now the corpses, etc., they're all melting. Like they're all coming down, and it's super creepy. Anyways, so you should be careful, especially going there this time of night. Yeah, why would I go during night? That is weird, isn't it? There's a road right behind the gas station leading to the mountain. Like, I don't even see as much. I could go by day. This is just indie horror game logic. Make sure to stay on it. There could be dangerous wildlife in that area. Thanks, I'll make sure to stay safe. I won't. Take care. You are very nice. Thank you so much. You know what? If I had the opportunity, I would buy something. Although, you're probably not the owner of this gas station. But maybe you are, if you're always here. Because I think if someone just works at the gas station, buying something is like, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I have to walk, right? So, well, but where do I have to go? Wait, did he tell me where to go? Because... I think I forgot. Oh, there's a path. Okay, let's go there. Anything interesting? No, it's just trash. Okay. Why would I do this? This... I don't think I can count the times I asked this. Playing horror games and then, like, with my protagonist. Why would I do this? Because, honestly, this is an unrealistic scenario. I mean, I get it if I already waited 24 hours and now I'm desperate, but it really waiting... And maybe because it's snowing, so I'm trying to explain the logic of this, you know. Maybe because it's snowing and it's so cold, I'm like, I'm so worried, I need to look now. But then also, why would I do this on my own? Wouldn't I at least ask, like, a good friend or family member if they would help me? But maybe I don't have that. Maybe my brother is the only person who I have who will help me. Can I run? Well, it's one of those. Look, that's me walking. It's me running. Not much of a difference. Do I have stamina? I don't think so. Oh. A glowing rock? Let's... I don't know, should we check it out? I don't want to waste any time. My brother's tent looks entirely different. I should still take a closer look. Oh, okay, so it's a glowing tent. Well... Oh, what? Oh, Jesus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who the fuck are you? You scared the shit out of me. Why are you here in a dress shirt? That is so disturbing. Camping in the middle of the woods in a dress shirt. Who does that? I scared you? I almost had a heart attack myself. Yeah, me too. What do you want? I hope you're not some kind of pervert or creep. No, I'm just looking for my brother. I'm not. I'm searching for my brother. He was hiking in this area. Have you seen him? Nope, I haven't seen him. Wait. You don't even know how he looks like. Look, man, I'm just some guy that likes to hike in the woods and sleep in a tent in freezing conditions. I haven't seen anyone in days. Man, you're so sketchy. I understand. What? I'm such a nice person, but I shouldn't be. You planning to go deeper into the forest? Don't tell him. Don't tell him. No! Yes, I'll search around the area. I hope I can find my brother or at least traces of him. Don't tell him what you want to do. He's probably a murderer. Look, you probably think I'm a stoner or something. No, because a stoner wouldn't go into the woods in a dress shirt. But last night I had my tent a bit up north. And I heard weird noises coming from the woods. It sounded like a child was crying, but I didn't see anything. Ew. It creeped me out. Maybe it was a cryptid. A what? Aww. Oh, that's so cute. So we get an explanation for those people who don't know what cryptids are. That's nice. Look, man, do you carry what? Oh, so we don't get an explanation. So cryptids are basically, it's like Bigfoot, you know, or chupacabra. So it's like creatures where they're more myth creatures, you know, they don't exist, but there's kind of a fringe science field where people want to prove that they exist. And that's what you usually call cryptids, which is basically creatures we talk about a lot, but who are really not real. But people want them to be real for some reason. What do you mean? I'm talking about a piece, you know, something for protection. Man, you're so weird. I don't like you. You mean a gun? No, I don't. Then you shouldn't be here in the first place. Why? Why do I need a gun in a forest? It's way too dangerous to go deeper into the forest at night. I mean, yeah, I get that. Because if it's snowing, again, you wear a dress shirt. That is so weird. In the snow. But yeah, like, it is dangerous what I'm doing here. But I'm not going to stop you. I just want to sleep now. Also, one last thing. Oh, man. Don't creep up a tent in the woods at night. Ever again. I almost would have shot you. Oh, so you're carrying. Well, I guess I'm glad you didn't. Me too. Good luck with the search. Weirdo. Okay, so where was I? Still standing there. Like, get back into the tent. Oh, God. I hope I never see that person again. Okay. So, locations of interest are apparently incredibly illuminated, which that's nice. I like this, though. I mean, the story is fairly typical, you know, looking for someone we lost. But so far, I kind of... It's a little bit... Like, it has its own little style. Very weird people. Super rude people. Like, the gas station shop owner was so charming and so lovely. But everyone else has been just... Not just rude, but also disturbingly, weirdly rude. Like, in a way that's like, you're not just rude, you're also creeping me out. So I'm sticking to the path because it said in the game info I shouldn't waste any time. So I don't want to waste any time by walking around, you know. And I just hope that the game will tell me when there's something interesting by a little glowy thing over this hill. Well, no. Maybe we should. But we can play this again if we don't find anything this time around. It's getting really cold. I should set up my tent on the left side of the road. Why on the left side? What's so special about the left side? Okay, okay. I can't go any further. He refused to go. Or she? I don't even know. Is it... Who am I? Well, this looks like a good tent spot, doesn't it? I mean, what do I know? I haven't been... there. I've been camping for quite a while. My fingers are pretty numb. It's hard to build the tent. Yeah, I mean... It's just weird what we're doing here. Press E to... Why wouldn't... I could have just waited until the morning and then get up very early and just look for my brother in the morning instead of doing this whole weird, stupid shit. Oh well. I can't move. It's cold, but I'm falling asleep slowly. I don't know. That's a bad thing. No, not when... It's like, isn't that the sign that you're freezing to death? I think I heard someone scream. Not sure if that was real or imagined. Oh yeah, I can't click. It's... Do you want to... I need to check. It could be my brother screaming for help. Press E to exit tent. I hope I got my backpack with me, but honestly, it probably doesn't matter. So, there's a light deeper in the woods. I need to see if that could be my brother. It's probably not. You will get killed. Maybe we'll see the corpse of our brother. But yeah, what else would you do here? I mean, you could be a lot smarter in all your decisions here. This is... But I get it. In a very emotional state, you might do all this shit. Like, who am I to tell someone who's really under distress and very worried about their family member, you know, how to react logically? It's not like I'm like a paragon of logic and intelligence when I'm in emotional distress. But you know, I'm here, I'm playing the Let's Play, I'm commenting, so, you know, you get my opinion on certain choices here. Oh no! There you go. Okay. So is it a murderer? So it's not a monster, it's a... It's more like a murder house. That's my brother's backpack, he must have been here. Oh shit! Oh man. Now I would... Well, that's the thing. Am I calling the police? Does it help in any way? Maybe park rangers. Maybe they could help. Oh shit. No, creepy house. I feel like I've seen this house before. Oh no, someone took a picture of a tent. Is that my car in my tent? I don't know. Could be anything really. And a steak, a raw steak. Choices. Yeah, I think I played a game before that had a similar outlook. Even the murder room was even in the same room. That's funny. No comment on the blood. Yeah, you know what? Why? Why even bother? I should search the house more before leaving. Oh, press E to inspect. Weird, the backpack is completely empty. Nothing in here. Huh. Okay. I didn't see anything in the house. Maybe I missed it. Or maybe I had to inspect first to get the other prompts. Apparently, yes. What the hell? Someone made a picture of my tent and my car. Yeah, so it was... Okay. Do you also want to talk about the weird raw steak here? No. I want to keep the door open. Just to... Well, I don't even know. Why wouldn't I comment on this? But that's it. That is... it. What's it? It is it. Is that... I don't know. I wanted to start Faith No More and then I completely messed up on the... Okay. So that is... Your body was never found. Oh no. So... that is it, I guess? No, so I didn't see anything on the page for an alternative ending, and usually the developers are like, there's more endings, please play this more than once. Yeah, so the story is very tropey, but I did enjoy it because, I don't know, there's a little bit of a... It plays differently than most of the other games I played. It's just a very weird protagonist, you know, their choices are just really very questionable. But I don't know, I enjoyed myself. I think the setting is cool, the weird interactions, everything. I think it could have used a little bit more background info, maybe finding stuff from my brother or from other campers, or that the weirdo in the dress shirt would tell us a little bit more, because with the child screaming, that wasn't picked up again. So it's like, well, because that's the thing. I think when you want to introduce lore in your games, and weird things happening, which is a good way to tell a story. I think one of the reasons why, for example, I love Blair Witch, the original, so much is that they give you a lot of lore and weird, different stories, urban legends, you know, but then they also pick up on details of the stories later in the movie. And Stephen King has also this way of, usually you have, like, in a small town or whatever, you talk to a couple of people, it's usually an older dude, that's King's way, where, you know, who has a lot of weird, creepy, incredibly horrific stories to tell that sometimes relate to the actual story. So they kind of, they both create, well, more of a creepy atmosphere, but also they relate to the main story by maybe giving a you know, what happened in the past, or even a slightly twisted version of it, like how urban legends go, you know, they change a lot. Like with every retelling, a story changes and gets more extreme or veers into a different direction. But there's always a certain placement for these. So you have like a feeling for why these stories have been told and why they relate to the story. And to have the character mention a screaming kid and then there's nothing about a screaming kid anywhere, it's like just a little bit of a missed opportunity to, you know, have this be part of the game at some point. Maybe, you know, find some newspapers in the... I think you could have used the hut a bit more by finding more newspapers or a diary or whatever, just to give a bit more information on that. Because we're just reacting to the pictures and that is it. And that's, I think that's the one thing where it feels like the story falls a little bit apart, because at the beginning there were introductions with, you know, you should be armed, I heard that there's this weird thing, or people have been missing. So at the end there's just nothing there in the hut, just the pictures and then the blood. We don't even comment on the blood, which is, that is super weird. And then the ending, obviously a typical jump scare ending, which that's totally fine, you know, that's very much Halloween. The first one, I think, had an ending like this. Or was it Friday the 13th? One of those slasher movies. I'm not too much into those, but I remember one of them had this weird ending that was like really, you felt like someone threw you out of the cinema, you know, because it ended so abruptly. So it's a very classic ending. But overall, you know, aside from my nitpicking, I really enjoyed this. I don't know, it had a really cool environment. I felt isolated and I felt cold. And that is something I think that, it's a small thing, but it really accomplishes a lot for atmosphere. If you actually feel like, man, I'm really on my own here and everything looks really cold here. So that was really nice. Yeah. To the viewers, what did you think? What had happened? Just a random murder dude. Maybe the murder dude has a voice that sounds like a child. And he was just screaming because maybe he cut himself while he cut up his victims, I was like, ah! And they were like, oh man, shit, I cut my finger. Tell me in the comments what your theory is. Also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of shortish indie horror games, so if you enjoyed this, you're welcome to subscribe. And I promise you, if after work I go to a gas station, and I get some snacks and beer to kind of, relax at home, and you approach me and ask if I have seen your missing brother, I will just tell you if I have seen him or not, instead of being a huge, massive asshole and telling you how hard of a week I had, telling you off not to do that, because that entitlement, Jesus. So subscribe. Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. And maybe see you next time. Bye. This is my self-recorded outro song so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.